It feels like it's been 2 weeks, but okay, I don't know why I'm sneezing. Fucking allergic to live streams now. There we go. Anyway, what's up, guys? Tetsamaru here. I'm finally back after what seems to be like forever. I did not stream at all last week because chronic stomach aches and things like that. So yeah, definitely need to change my diet somewhat and need to stop trying to kill myself with food. Mic is kind of low, or game sound is oh, it's the desktop audio. There we go. I had forgotten that since last week, or technically 2 weeks ago, since I did not stream at all last week, I was doing a lot of updating for OBS and like that, which meant a lot of my settings got reset. Because I definitely did not touch my my mixer. There we go. Should be good now. But yeah. It's been technically 2 weeks since I last streamed, since I didn't stream at all last week. Yeah, I definitely should change my diet. I used to be able to eat whatever junk I want, and it turns out maybe that's not the reason anymore. So, yeah. We're dying. I'm gonna be really sad, once I get old enough to the point where, I can't eat, a steak anymore or something. I think that's what happens to a lot of old people. I think, red meat is, the first thing to go. Things that you can't eat all the time, basically. Or things you can't eat anymore. Eventually, your doctor is gonna tell you, bro, you can't eat any more red meat. It's damn, alright then. Gonna have to eat, regular... Chicken meat seems like something you can eat for your whole life, though. I know that steak is something that, a lot of old people can't eat. Steak and other fatty meats, but chicken seems to be safe, though. You could be, 90 years old, and you can still, eat, chicken meat and, chicken soup. But beef is, off the table, though. Same thing, too, for seafood. Seafood also tends to be off the table for, a lot of old people. Unless, it's, very processed, soup or something like that. Miso soup, but, things like shellfish or tuna, they can't eat that. Yeah, I'm gonna be very, very sad when, I won't be able to eat that kind of stuff anymore. Unless, old people medicine, makes, a big leap in the next 20 years. Because I think I have, a good another 30 years in me before, I have to, super worry about, not getting a heart attack or something like that. I think I got, another good 30. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the, Tuesday's live stream. I've seen this a lot in a lot of fictional universes where in the future old people take 30 fucking pills a day or some shit, but they look young though because of those 30 pills they take a day. So damn, all my money's gonna be going to pills in the future. I don't like the idea of having to pop pills in the future, but whatever. Wow, I do not remember these Pokemon at all. I think this guy had, the scarf on him or something. Silk Scarf, yeah, he had the silk. I picked the fucking Narwhal, starter. I remember that. Then the only reason why I have these Pokemon is because, I literally have like nothing else to use. I have like nothing better. Do I remember the story? I remember your childhood friend gave you your starter, essentially. You went to talk to your childhood friend. No. You went... Okay. So you went to, like, the daycare center in your hometown. So that way you can get, like, your starter. Because, like, the starters was abandoned or something. So there's 3 Pokemon to select in the beginning town. And then you went to the next city to visit your childhood friend. Who, like, is also getting married. Here's his wife right here. Or, not his wife, his fiance. And, like, oh yeah, Pokemon battling is... The Pokemon League in this region is canceled. There was, like, a terrorist bombing at the start of the game. And that was, like, quote-unquote, like, 10 years ago or some shit. So ever since 10 years ago, there has been no Pokemon League in this region. There is still, like, Pokemon gyms, but, like, the Pokemon gyms are kind of, like, just there, since, like, there's no Pokemon League anyway. So, like, you collect badges just for fun, I guess. And because there's no Pokemon League, like, no one really, like, Pokemon battles anymore. Like, Pokemon battling in this region is not seen as, like, a stable job or income anymore. So, like, it's seen as more like a kid's thing. And all the adults are, like, you know, like, you gotta get like a real job because Pokemon battling don't do it no more. And gym leaders are not respected in this region, I remember. Gym leaders are basically like seen almost at the same level as the Pokemon trainers, where it's like, it's basically like either like a dead-end job and they're just like grown-up man kids who just like didn't grow up out of the Pokemon thing. But your childhood friend wants to bring back Pokemon battling. So that's why he's sending you out on a journey to collect the gym badges and, I guess, like, hopefully record shit with your Pokedex or something, I guess. Oh, Alolan Rattata. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. There is also Team Gatling, which is the Team Rocket in this game. There's this Team Gatling. I think they just want to take over the world. So, like, same old, same old. Just bad guys in general. I'm pretty sure that's all they want. They just want to take over the world. So nothing new there. And the only reason why I'm in this city is because we found, like, a very hurt Mudsdale. Or a Mudsbury. Mudsdale's the evolved form. We found a very injured Mudsbury on a farm. And we brought it here to get taken care of and shit. So, like, now I technically... Oh, that's right there, probably. And now I have to technically backtrack. Because I gotta go to the gym now. Oh, yeah, we got high as fuck. I remember that. Yeah, in the previous stream, we got high as fuck. And, like, our character and our rival technically, like, did the weed shit together and crap. Because if you and your rival aren't willing to get high together, is it really your rival? What else was there? What else was there? Oh, I killed a Charizard. I remember. There was a Charizard on top of a cliff. And, the game gave me the option to push it down. So I saved the game. I wanted to make a highlight of that. I'll see if I remember to do that after the stream. I wanted to make a highlight of that. It'll be like a 10-second highlight, 30-second highlight. And I pushed him down. I saved and I pushed the Charizard off the cliff. And I didn't think the Charizard would die. But not only did the Charizard die, it was a gruesome death too. There was actually blood. There was like visible blood on the the floor and shit. And then like if I interacted with the dead body, the Charizard just was like you know, ... it's dead or something like that. So, like, yeah. And then I reloaded. Then I reloaded my save because I don't know if that's gonna bite me in the ass or something. Like, I don't know if this game is gonna do like an Undertale thing where like it looks at all like the side shit you did and it'll be like, hey, you didn't have to kill that fucking Charizard, but you did. You did that. You are a horrible person. You are a bad person or something like that. You know, I don't know if it was gonna do that or not, you know? So like I restarted my save file. Although like, okay, so I know that Undertale has a very like volatile fan base, but I will admit though, Undertale did do like a lot of cool things. I wouldn't mind seeing like an Undertale Pokemon like game or something, where like, you know, your choices like actually mean something, because that's standard for Pokemon games, where like your choices don't mean anything, you know? Like, it's like, bro, why do you give me 2 options? Oh, that's Charizard right there. There it is. There's the Charizard. There's the fucking Charizard. Save the game. It's a Charizard. Do you want to push it? Yeah, it's giving me the option to push it again. And then, like, if I push it down, it drops right here. This is the spot where it drops down. So, like, I feel like this has got to be used for something. Like, the developer wouldn't just put this here for fun, right? Like, this must be for something. I just don't know what it's for. Now, if I was playing, like, one of those, like, choose-your-own-adventure kind of games or something, like, there's actually 2 ways that this could go, actually. Like, one way could go is that, like, if I let the Charizard be, then, like, it'll help me in the future. Or I'm supposed to push it down, because maybe this is actually, like, a bad Charizard. And if I don't kill it, then, like, it'll be a problem later down in the game. And it'll be like, oh, like, that Charizard burned down the village. Like, if only there was somebody who could have taken care of it back then. And it's like, oh, damn, like, I guess I was supposed to kill it. Like, Faster Than Light. Faster Than Light is, like, you know, that space, like, choose-your-own-adventure game or whatever. And, like, sometimes, like, when you make certain decisions, you don't know if it's good or bad until, like, a little bit afterwards. So, like, it's not immediately known if what you did was a good thing or not. Which I kind of like, by the way, because, like, that means, like, you can't save scum for, like, the best outcome. You don't know if it's the best outcome yet, unless you're using a guide or something. Alright. Gym time. Gym time. We specialize in ground types, which is immune to electric types, so weak against water, grass type, and ice types. And then, like, this chick gives you, like, fresh water at the beginning of, like, every gym. Well, I did start with the water starter, and I do have a grass type here, so I should be fine for this gym. Should be fine. Oh, God. I see what she meant. Okay. Wait, is there a pattern? Okay. Oh, that was easy. Alright. Wait. Okay, no, I can't go that way. Alright. Oh, I get it. There's a switch. There's a switch right there. You know what? Like, I kind of feel like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet should have had, like, required Pokemon trainer battles, because you're really only required just to fight the gym leaders and, like, your rival, and that's about it. You're never required to fight anybody. Wait, come to think of it. Were there any trainers at all at the Pokemon gyms? Some of them. Some of them had trainers, but not all of them did. So some of them was like pure minigames, and you never actually had to fight anyone. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I think the only reason why, like, I can barely remember the gyms in Scarlet and Violet is because there was technically not any gyms in that game. The gyms were just an office building. and then like you did a mini game like in the city. You didn't actually like stay in the gym at all, which I didn't like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I actually did not like that. I hate to say it, but I think Pokemon Sword and Shield actually did it better. I mean, obviously, like, the wild areas suck, though. But, like, if I could have Pokemon Sword and Shield with the roaming Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Sword and Shield might have been better, I think. A Wooper! They almost got me. So, a Wooper is a Wooper is a ground type, but it's also a water type. A Wooper is also not weak to electric. The Wooper is ×4 weak to grass, though. Oh, Acacia. You mean Acacia like the tree? That's the name of the gym leader, Acacia? Oh god. Oh, that was close. Actually, what happens if you get hit? Hit me. Okay, you just go back to the beginning. Got it. And your Pokemon don't lose any HP, so that's what happens. That's what happens. Alright. That's pretty easy to dodge, though. I could see that being harder, though, in the 3D game. You could actually make that pretty hard. If it was, like, real-time and shit. Legends Arceus did not have any gym battles. So, it would be kind of cool if we got, like, gyms in, like, the next Legend Arceus game or something. That would be kind of cool, I think. Oh, he actually switched. Oh, he switched. I did not think he would actually switch. I mean, what's the point of switching out a 1 HP Geodude, though? I feel like there's no point in that. It's already gonna die, bro. I know that Legends Arceus is supposed to be, like, in the past, but, like, they could do Legends Arceus in a different region, and it could be, like, the first gyms or something. Like, the very first gyms, and that'd be kind of cool. The Hisui region, like, you know, there was no gyms or anything yet, and Pokemon trainers were brand new. That was a new thing. So, like, in the next Legends Arceus game, they could do it be like, oh, this is Kanto, and here in Kanto, it's, like, the first time they set up the gyms. And you're gonna be like the first trainer to do the gyms or something. Or like the first batch of trainers to do the gyms. That'd be kind of cool or something. After the stream? Got it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. It was a very... Oh, shit! I didn't think that guy would go there. I did not think that he would go there. Oh, you need 2 switches. Okay. Wait, this seems very dangerous, actually. Because, like, you're supposed to be, like, a teenager, right? Like, yo, like, do you know how hard horses hit? Horses hit pretty hard, man. Like, horse racing is very dangerous, actually. They always have, like, that ambulance on standby because, like, the jockeys can, like, fall off their horses and shit. And then, like, if you get trampled by a horse, say goodbye to your fucking ribcage. Like, for this gym challenge, the guy literally just has his horse Pokemon just running around in circles. And, like, yo, if you get hit by one of those, you're not gonna just go back to the beginning of the gym. You're dead. This seems super dangerous. actually need to go back and heal because I have like no power points left. Like, I'm good on HP. I just don't have any power points. Where's the Pokemon Center? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna think of it. I remember the gym challenges in the anime were also pretty wild too, though. Like Ash has had to do some stupid shit to be even allowed to challenge the gym leaders in the anime. I think there was one gym challenge, and like, I know the gym challenge is technically a sword and shield terminology, but like, we might as well call them gym challenges from now on. But I know that in one of the seasons, I forget which one it was, I think it was like season 2 or 3, like, Ash literally had to fight Pokemon. And when I say fight Pokemon, I don't mean a Pokemon battle where like he sends Pikachu out. Like, no, like the gym leader, it was like, hey, like, here's like a bunch of like poisonous like bug types or something like that. You gotta fight them. So here's like a stick or something. And like, you're not allowed to use Pikachu. So like, the whole purpose of this gym challenge is to show me like that you can survive or something. And then, like, Misty and Brock took care of Pikachu because, like, it was, like, a one-day gym challenge. Like, it's not like he did it for 5 minutes. He basically had to, like, survive, like, in a forest, like, in a makeshift forest, like, full of Pokemon that, like, want to kill him or bite him or something like that. It was basically survival training. And then only then was he allowed to actually face the gym leader. I was like, that's pretty hardcore. It's like, yo, like, are lawyers even a thing in the Pokemon world? Because I feel like if I was the parent or something, I could just sue a gym leader for endangering my kid or something. I know that at least, like, one of the water gym leaders, too, in the anime, like, they did force Ash to swim or something. Like, oh, like, I'm a swimmer, so you gotta swim just like I do. And, like, you're gonna, like, do, like, a fucking 10-mile, like, marathon or something. Ash is pretty goated, actually. I mean, if you ignore the reboot, like, because Sun and Moon was the reboot. If you ignore that, Ash did a lot of shit back then. What was before Sun and Moon? X and Y? X and Y was before Sun and Moon? So X and Y was like the last time we saw old Ash, which was like with the old animation style. And then like Sun and Moon was when they changed everything up. And then like there was a lot of backlash for Sun and Moon. So when they did Sword and Shield, they did kind of like change the art style again. But I think the damage was kind of already done though. I forget what Feint Attack is. Ash can toss a 1,500-pound log. What the fuck is Bugs gonna do to him? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. However, you also forget too that like we're not talking about like leaders and Caterpies all the time though. Like Scyther is a bug. I wouldn't want to hang with him. And like fucking Pinsir and Heracross. I wouldn't want to mess with those guys either. If it's like the basic bug Pokemon, I'm pretty sure most of us can handle it. But like, if I gotta fight like a Scyther or like a Pinsir or some shit, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Remember in the movie when like Ash tried to punch a fucking Mewtwo? To be fair, he didn't do anything to it. Mewtwo put a shield up. However, I did see like a meme picture though that was like, yo, Mewtwo was scared of Ash because Mewtwo, he could have just tanked that hit, but Mewtwo had to put the shield up. When you think about it, actually, that is kind of goated because like, what the fuck is a human gonna do to Mewtwo, right? Like, Mewtwo did not need to put the shield up, but Ash was gonna punch him, and Mewtwo, must have felt some kind of danger because he had to use a barrier to protect himself from Ash. So like, even though it's a meme picture, it's like it kind of makes sense actually. Like if like a child, right? If like a 6-year-old kid was trying to punch you, it's like you don't need to really block it, right? The kid's not gonna do anything to you. You could just let him hit your legs or something. But if we're talking about like an anime kid who has like ki energy or something, it's like, yo, I'll throw hands with a fucking like 6-year-old kid. Like, if it's a 6-year-old Goku from Dragon Ball, it's like, yo, I'll throw hands with him then. I don't want to die. Well, I don't think I could go in the center. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're fighting the cowgirl. Acacia. So you defeated Mundanus. So, Mundanus is short for mundane. And mundane was the normal type trainer. And Acacia is like the tree. But she's a ground type trainer. So I don't really see the correlation for that. The name is Acacia, which is like the tree. So they should have made her like a grass type trainer, but they didn't. So whatever. I'm quite the talented trainer. The fight that awaits you will be really hard. It seems that more people than usual have come. Is it because you have raised expectations? Oh, is that what it's gonna be like now? So again, in this region, Pokemon battling is not popular. And when we fought the first gym, there was like nobody in the stands other than like his coworkers. So now we actually have actual people in the stands. So I assume that by the time we go to the 8th gym, like the whole stadium will be filled up then. I'm sorry to tell you that you're going to hit a Terralic wall. Since I was a little girl, I've been exploring the most inhospitable places in our world. But I'll let my Pokemon speak for me. I hope you would do the same. You know what? So this has been brought up a few times I've seen in like Pokemon like fan comics, but like it's funny how like the Pokemon is the one that does all the work, but then like after like a battle though, like the trainer is always the one that's out of breath though. Like the trainer's all like, that was a good battle. Man, am I exhausted? And then like their Pokemon are like dead. like your Pokemon took like a fucking Hyper Beam, right? It's like, yo, like, okay, I'm sure you're sweating a little bit or something, but your Pokemon literally just took a Hyper Beam and like an Ice Beam. Like, I think your Pokemon needs that potion right now, you know? But like, they really are though. Especially when you look at like the last arc or like the last like few episodes of any season of Pokemon, like after like a hard battle, which is like 30 minutes of an episode, maybe 2 episodes. They might do like a two-parter, right? Like in the span of like, I would assume like the Pokemon battles actually happen in real time. So in the span of like maybe like 15 to 20 minutes of a Pokemon battle, like the trainer is like tired. They're dead tired. It's like, man, it's really hard work telling my Pikachu to use Thunderbolt all the time. I don't know. Maybe if it was like Digimon, where the Digidestin, they share energy with like the Digimon, then maybe I could understand. But in Pokemon though, your Pokemon is the one doing all the work. The only time it made sense for Ash to be tired was in was it X and Y? I think it was X and Y, right? That's the one with Greninja. Like, that's the only time it made sense because Greninja and Ash had like the Pokemon Digimon bond. And whatever damage that Greninja felt, it went back to Ash. So when you think about it, Ash is super goated then. So whenever Greninja took like a fucking Ice Beam or like a Flamethrower, Ash felt that. He felt the fucking takedown attacks. Ash was feeling like the psychic attacks. So when you think about it, whenever Ash used Greninja in the X and Y season, he's basically playing the game like in super hardcore Nuzlocke run. Because like, if Greninja dies, he dies when you think about it. Because you know how in a Nuzlocke run, like if your Pokemon faints, we treat them as being dead. If your Greninja faints, you die with him because you guys are connected. Also, I've read a lot of theories, because that was always my one gripe about the Greninja bond. I read a lot of theories about, like, why he could do the bond with Greninja and not Pikachu. And, like, I hate every single Pikachu sympathizer. I really do. I have a reason for this, though. So it's like, okay. So, like, oh, the in lore. First, I'll say what's happening in lore. In lore, they said, oh, Greninja and Ash, they have, oh, she's hot. Oh, she's pretty hot as a cowgirl. Okay, anyway, the boobies distracted me. Alright, so, the lore-wise, it says that Ash and Greninja share a special bond. That's why they're able to, like, connect their souls or something like that. And unfortunately, that's kind of like all the explanation we've been given, basically. However, after that, there's been a lot of theories about Pikachu and Greninja and their relationship with Ash. Now, Greninja hasn't even known Ash for that long, whereas Pikachu has been with him for, like, 11 seasons. 11 or 12 seasons. Or whatever like that. And, like, so the Pikachu sympathizers is what I call them. They're like, oh, well, like, it makes sense why he doesn't, you know, like, bond with Pikachu. It's like, really? It makes sense? Why? And they're like, well, obviously it's because, like, they're just friends, you know? Like, they're not BFFs or anything like that, you know? They're just friends. Whereas, like, Greninja and Ash, like, they're super BFFs. They're like brothers or something. It's like, it kind of feels like you're justifying Greninja more than you're trying to protect Pikachu. Like, I don't buy that statement at all. You can't tell me that Pikachu and Ash are not best friends. You can't tell me that. It's like, bro, like, Pikachu has been with Ash, especially for all the movies, and the movies are canon too. Pikachu has fought, like, a Zapdos, he's fought Mewtwo, he's fought Lugia, he's fought, like, all the fucking legendaries and shit. Greninja hasn't done any of that, right? And, like, oh, and then Pikachu fucking cried for Ash when he turned to stone from that Mewtwo versus Mew battle and shit. And then, like, there's also, like, the fucking, like, Celebi thing with the whole wishing crap, and, like, the Latios and Latios thing too as well. And then, like, not even in the movies, Ash is, like, came so close to dying in, like, just the regular TV series too. You're telling me that Pikachu is just friends with Ash? If Pikachu was just friends with Ash, Ash should have just dumped Pikachu at, like, Professor Oak's place after season 1 then. You don't need Pikachu. Especially since, like, there's no justification for, like, Pikachu to be losing to, like, the first couple of gyms in every region, basically. Like, imagine, like, after the first region, imagine after a Kanto, like, Pikachu's endgame level's, like, I'm gonna say a very modest level 60. Even if it's not a Raichu, a very modest level 60 for, like, being Kanto region. After that, though, like, Ash should be able to just fucking be able to speedrun, like, the first few gyms in every region after that, just by using Pikachu. Obviously, like, that's not how that works out in the anime, because, you know, the anime needs to, like, fucking make it sure its runtime is 20 minutes or 25 minutes. But all I'm saying is that, like, if Pikachu's losing to, like, fucking, like, baby Pokemon, I would have dumped Pikachu's ass if I was Ash. Like, if I was Ash, I'd be like, Pikachu, that's a baby Pokemon. You lost to a baby. How did that happen? A lot of people try to justify those fights too. They're all like, oh, Pikachu's tired. Or Pikachu was hungry. It's like, I mean, even if he was hungry, he's not starving. I mean, Ash feeds him and shit. He's not skin and bones or whatever. And it's like, he's tired. It's like, oh, okay. Like, he's not dead tired. You know, like, I'm sure, like, he would rather, I'm sure he would appreciate, like, a bottle of water or some shit before the fight, but, like, I'm sure he could, like, bust out, like, a single Thunderbolt and kill the baby or something. But no, he's losing to fucking baby Pokemon all the time. Or No, what's even more unjustifiable is that, like, Ash and Pikachu are losing to, like, the fucking bug catchers in, like, every region, basically. You know, the bug catchers that, like, are, like, the first trainers you fight. Or, like, the youngsters, they're, like, the first trainers you fight in every region. They're losing to these guys that have, like, the regional Rattata or the regional Pidgey or something. It's like, Pikachu, you literally have the type advantage against, like, the flying Pokemon. How are you still losing? It's like, oh, like, the fucking Fletchling used, like, Quick Attack. It's like, yeah, okay. How much damage is it doing to Pikachu? It can't be doing that much damage, right? Gotta be doing, like, 10 damage. Pikachu's got, like, what? Like, 100 HP or something. Like, yeah, I'm just throwing my hands in the air. And again, despite all that, Ash hasn't dumped Pikachu or whatever like that. So, they gotta be BFFs. And then Greninja comes in for one season. He comes in for one season. And all of a sudden it's like, if Greninja could speak, which they did say that Greninja spoke to Ash or something whenever they're bonded. It's like, I have only met this human for like a day. And if anybody were to hurt him, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself after. That's basically Greninja right there. Like, Greninja's all like, man, you know what, Ash? I feel like I've known you my whole life. We should totally, like, turn into a Digimon or something. And then they proceed to Digimon the entire season. Yeah, like, it just makes sense. Like, that's the one thing about X and Y I complain about. That is my favorite season, though, just because, like, I did like Serena. A lot of people are, like, half and half on, like, the romance subplot in X and Y. I liked it, but that's because I'm a sucker for like, romance animes. What the fuck did he hit me with? Oh, I'm part ice. I was like, why did I take super effective from that? It's because I'm ice. Oh, wow, super potion. Okay, I know we're never gonna see this in a like a legit Pokemon game, but for once though, I would love to see like a fan-made Pokemon game where like, I don't know, either it'll be like a gym leader or it'll be like a Team Rocket member or something where like the game says that like this trainer is an item spammer and you gotta like work around that or something. I don't think I've ever seen like any Pokemon fan game do that or something, and I want to see that. Like, I want to see a trainer that like uses like all held items and spams potions and revives. And like you gotta go around that somehow. Like either you try and like one-shot all their Pokemon fast enough so that way like they don't have time to keep using potions, or like there's a like set amount of items they could use, and if you stall them out, they run out of items, and then you could like, you know, like kill them afterwards or something. I want to see like any Pokemon fan game like run with that. Like it'll be a trainer who has like 6 revives. So like either you make him use up all his revives or like you just like kill him really fast. Also, like it justifies you using revives and potions. Like if they're using revives and potions, you know? I've also like never seen a Pokemon fan game like where like they have like stupidly annoying trainers that like have like actually like one special gimmick centered around like combat or something, and then they just use that one gimmick like firstly. Like, let's say there's a trainer who's all about like weather, right? Like sandstorm or hail or something. So like they base their team all around weather. I've never seen that. Or like there'd be another team based around like poison, so they keep using toxic or something. And don't even get me started on like Koga or any of the other poison gym leaders. That's not what I'm talking about. Like maybe they use like smog or like poison powder sometimes. But no, I want more than that though. I want to take that to the next level and be like, that's all they're doing. Like, they go hardcore into, like, the poison mechanic or something. I also want to see, like, a trainer who's smart enough to use, like, Trick Room or, like, Switcheroo with the items or something. I want to see more of that. And I know Game Freak can program a trainer like that. Obviously, they don't want to do that, though, because I guess they want to make the game somewhat easier. And, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot your grass. Yep, okay, I deserve that. But, yeah, like, the main games would never do that. They'll never do that. But I would love to see, like, fan games, like, run with, like, very specific type trainers or something. Why did that do no damage? Oh, we can't hurt each other, though. Alright. Wait, this guy's ground? Oh, okay. Wait, is he... Okay, so he's weak to... No, wait, ground is resistant to... Let's see. So he's weak to flying and fire. That did, like, arguably the same amount of damage. Oh, shit. Alright. Because I know that, like, this Tangela is, like, very physically defensive. That's why I went for the Ember. There's a U missing in double kick. Is double kick. What's a double kick? What? An overwhelming force. I think I'm shaking and everything. Cool. Well done. This was a match that would leave a mark. At this rate, you're gonna start gaining followers. Cool. I got the Madala badge or whatever. Oh, I get it. It's like a cowboy hat with like a whip around it. I get it. You have a very unusual talent. It's rare to find trainers like that nowadays. Alright, we go into Astro City where we get to meet our childhood friend again. Okay. You are very obviously a swimmer, right? Those are goggles? That's gotta be a water type trainer. But then, like, the next guy is shirtless, though. So, like, the shirtless guy might be a water trainer, and he's also blue. And usually trainers are, like, color-coded. Or, like, the gym leaders are color-coded, usually. The bottom right guy is ice type, because that's an ice spirit, if I've ever seen it before. I don't know what to make of the left girl, though. The one with, like, the fucking face mask on. The shroud. I don't know what to make of her. Ghost or psychic or something. And then, like, the fucking guy in the blue shirt literally has a fucking Pikachu tail, like, for a hairstyle. So, that's obviously electric. The purple-haired girl looks like she's a scientist, but she can't be electric, though, because the other guy's electric. So, he's not electric. Or she's not electric, so I don't know what she could be then. She actually looks like she's kind of generic, but we already have the normal type trainer, though. I can't figure out what she is. You've already won your second badge. You're a force to be reckoned with. How'd you get up there? Are you surprised that I'm talking to you from here? I like heights. They remind me of my childhood home in the mountains. That's our rival, guys. That's our rival. I was actually just coming to make sure you were okay. I was worried about you, fainting at that fair. What was that? A drop in pressure? Or have you seen something interesting? You know what? Forget it. I asked you a silly question. I better go to Astral City. That's where the third gym is. Alright, cool. A map? So if I go this way, that leads to Pontia Town. That's that town. Alright, so I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right. If this was a free roaming game, then like that'd be kind of cool. Cause then like this river right here, like they'd be water Pokemon in this river. You know what? Like I know that 2D games are easier to make than 3D games, but like it'd be kind of cool to see a 3D fan-made game. But we might be a little bit far from that though. And also Unity is dead, so if somebody was making one in Unity, that's not gonna happen anymore. I mean, what other engines do we have that, like, people are still using? I mean, yeah, I know people are still using Unreal Engine, but, like, a lot of people moved to Unity because they didn't want to use Unreal Engine anymore, but I think people are going back to that now. I know that technically RPG Maker can do 3D games, but, like, it's kind of, like, kind of hard to do it, though. And now I don't know I don't know if Unity Unite, or if RPG Maker Unite is gonna be popular now. Because, like, RPG Maker Unite uses Unity as its base, so I think people are not gonna buy into RPG Maker Unite now. I mean, okay, so Katakawa owns RPG Maker, and Katakawa did say that, like, Unity's thing is not going to affect RPG Maker Unite, because whatever contract that they had with Unity says that, like, they get to use their engine or something, but, like, they get to set the rules for their own RPG Maker, though. So, that's what they said. But I still think people might not use it, though, out of principle, though. They may or may not use it. Even though RPG Maker Unite said, like, it shouldn't affect things. I know that the top dudes are all like shop NPCs, but like I'm pretty sure they didn't sell anything good that I could buy. That dude's a trader. This one sells essence, and they cost more money than what I have on me. That NPC predicts the future, but like it's literally just telling the player like where to go though, and like I don't need that. Comfort Seeker Diabetes. Wait, Comfort Seeker? He looks like one of those guys from the Gold Rush, where like they were looking for goat. So like I don't understand Comfort Seeker. Unless maybe that's a mistranslation from the Spanish that it used to be or something. I mean, I would have just called him Gold Digger. I think Gold Digger would have been a good name for this guy. I don't get the Comfort Seeker part. Oh wow, Intimidate. Snubbull is a fairy type, I remember. So even though Snubbull looks like it's normal type, it's actually a fairy type. Yep, it's fairy. Alright. I had to double check. I had to double check. What is kind of interesting about this game is that, like, you can choose what to use the experience share on. So, like, I have 4 of my Pokemon on the experience share, so these bottom 2 are not getting any experience. That's more experience being funneled into my other Pokemon. Nightshade, that would do 21 exact damage because that's what level he's at. It is said that there are still goat nuggets in this riverbed, and I intend to take them all. Good talk. Now I have to go back and heal. I guess I'll see what's in this grass, though. I'm touching grass. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, cool. It's a Cubone. I don't know if Razor Shell will one-shot it. Nice! Nice! Yo! That's perfect. That's actually literally perfect. It has like 1 HP left. And I didn't even have to use a false swipe. You don't deserve anything more than a Pokeball. Do I want to use a Cubone? Alright. Let me see how good my Spanish pronunciation is. Ha Tenedo. I know that QUE has a very specific pronunciation. I just don't remember it. I think it's Ket. I think it's Ket or something. Sobreviver en un ecosistema in... Oh, damn. That O's got, like, the little asterisk over it. So I know you're supposed to say that different, too. In hospital. Como el deserto. Oh, that means desert. I got that part, I think. Decide muy pequeño. So I know the N. The N asterisk I do know. I know that one. You gotta, like, enunciate the N a little bit more. And I give up. The extent of my Spanish is like, por favor, gracias, and uno, dos, tres. That's like the very extent of my Spanish. Do I know any more than that? Uno, dos, tres, por favor, gracias. I'm pretty sure like I used to know a lot more, but that was like that was like whatever I learned in school though. When like they were really trying to teach us Spanish in school. Like it wasn't optional. Like at least like when I went to school, like they were forcing Spanish on everyone. You had to learn Spanish. What the? Where am I going? Abandoned mine. Okay, that looks optional. And if it's optional, I probably have to do it. Oh, it's one way. Have you seen a strange guy with a hat around here? Yeah, you. You're strange. Meowth is faster than me? That makes sense. It's a fire cat! Before Litten was a thing, I guess. That's electric. If I remember right, like, electric, like, only has that one weakness. It's just ground type, right? Electric doesn't have any other weakness. Oh, but it's also part bug, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's also part bug. I forgot about that. I don't have any fucking flying types. Sometimes I do wonder about like the durability of Pokemon because like I feel like it doesn't make sense when like a Pokemon like Scyther like uses cut and then the other Pokemon's like not cut in half. It's like, bro, how are you not dead? Another thing too that I find weird is that like at least in the anime, like Hyper Beam looks amazing in the anime, but like I feel like they made it look too good actually because like it's like as if like Goku was shooting like a Kamehameha wave at you. I feel that like anybody getting hit with a Hyper Beam in the anime should just be dead. Hello, who are you? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Then you just get my heightened place. Can I ask you a favor? I have a relative in Austral City that I would like to send a letter to. Get someone to deliver it. He works at the cafeteria. Her name is Winona, and I need to get my letter to her. Okay. Got it. Whoa! It's a regional Farfetch. Oh, yo, this guy's got like a fedora and everything. I feel like I have to get it now. It's a turkey. I'm pretty sure it's a turkey, right? So like, the Farfetch in this region is a turkey, but it's a turkey wearing a fedora. It's got like that giblet. I forget what's it called. It's not called a giblet, but I'm calling it a giblet. That little like sack. Little sack thing on the front. It looks like it's a dark type. It looks like a dark type. It's not? Oh, it's dark flying. That makes sense. Dark flying. And also, I could use a flying type. And if it is dark type, that's good for me too. Oh, I lost my quick claw. All right, you deserve one of my better balls. I like the idea of a Premier Ball. I do kind of like that. I should weaken you a little bit more though. Wait, what? Wait, False Swipe was not effective. Are you like a rock or something? Are you flying rock? I want to catch you in the Premier Ball, because that's pretty. Oh! It has a baton! So steel then? Like it's part steel? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to like fucking sleep powder you. I don't want to use a Great Ball, because I actually want to make this a permanent part of my team. So I'll use the one Ultra Ball I have. I gotta put you in like a decent Pokeball. Yeah, I'm using this thing. The Spanish again. Although, like, the description's in English for some reason. It is always seen with a stick from a plant. Apparently, there are good sticks and bad sticks. This Pokemon occasionally fights with others over, I can't read the rest of it without going to the Pokedex, I think. So let me see. Acero? I assume Acero is what steel is in Spanish. And then Balad. Alright, let's see. Nickname for a fedora-wearing Farfetch or something. Even though it's female, I'll name it Tetsa. Can I even put my whole name in here? Oh, it actually lets me. Usually, like, my whole name never fits in a Pokemon game because, like, it's always too many characters. I gotta go back. Gotta run back. Get my new shit. And also, like, I'm dying too, so. One thing that always kind of annoyed me about older games was when you caught a Pokemon, and like it goes to your PC, like whatever HP it was at or something, like it goes to the PC like with that same HP. And it's like, I know that it makes sense, but I kind of wish he just got healed automatically. Steel flying, so isn't that Skarmory? This is literally Skarmory then. It's Skarmory. Let's see. Prevents you from lowering your accuracy. The star. I'm not actually sure what the star means, but I think the star means a perfect IV. So, perfect attack IVs. That's pretty good. Knock off, Air A / Metal Claw. These are not bad moves. These are pretty decent, actually. But there is, like, the move relearner right here. So, like, I'll see if, I'll see if there's, like, any new moves for me to, like, relearn. Or, like, old moves to relearn. Poison Jab! That's an 80 base power move, man. That's pretty good. And also, it gives me type coverage. I don't think I'll ever need Slash, honestly. I wish Poison was a lot more useful in the Pokemon games because I feel like it's not. Like, there's so many Pokemon that just like resist poison, or like a lot of the poison moves that you get at the beginning, they're like shitty. Like, there's really good poison moves at the very tail end of all the moves, but the mid-tier poison moves and the bottom-tier poison moves are shit. Like, you would rather use Tackle than some of those poison moves. Is there anything else? Attack, Sand Attack, Fury Cutter, Fury Attack. That's it? Alright. Alright, turn on the experience. I guess I'll turn off the experience share, I think, for, I guess possibly Touch Grass, because I don't think I'm going to use Touch Grass that much. Like, I think I will probably, like, I'll probably, like, replace Touch Grass eventually. Eventually. For now, I'll keep it, though, because I have, like, nothing better. I don't know, like, how good this Farfetch is gonna be. And, like, I don't know this Farfetch is an evolutionary line or something. But it's cool enough, so I'm gonna keep it around. And, like, it kind of, like, fleshes out my team. Oh, I forgot about this. So, after we beat the first gym in the last stream, like Mundanez, he was all like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get that third starter that you and your rival didn't pick, and I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna go on my own Pokemon journey." And then like, everyone gave him shit for it in his hometown, and like, I'm like, bro, if everybody in your town hates you, why would you not move? Like, even his mom, no, that's why I hate too. Even his mom hated him as well, because everybody in that town made fun of him for being a gym leader. And his mom was all like, "Oh, where did I go wrong in raising you? Like you're a gym leader. Everyone knows that gym leaders and trainers, they're not like good people or whatever. It's a bad job or something." And he's like, "You know what? Like fuck you guys. You know, like if you're not gonna like be friends, or if you're not even gonna like at least acknowledge my existence, why should I even be here? So I'm just gonna go and leave." And then like, it's funny because like not even the mom like stood up for him, but then like when he said he was gonna move though, the mom was like surprised Pikachu face, because the mom was all like, "Wait, you can't leave." It's all like, It's like, you bitch. Like, you literally, like, keep putting down your son. You can't tell me that this surprises you at least. And the thing is that, like, he actually is still kind of a good son because, like, he left money with her. Like, whatever money he made as a gym leader, and admittedly the pay was pretty bad, I guess, according to all the NPCs, like, gym leaders get paid like shit. Like, he still left her money to live off for a while, he said. So then that means that, like, she's gonna have to get a job, I guess. Assuming she didn't already have a job. Because it seemed like she was kind of living off her son, I think. But again, though, it's like, if she was actually living off her son, all the more reason for her to, like, not bag on him for his life choices and shit, you know? And if I remember right, she was the one that kind of pushed her son to, like, basically have, like, a fucking, like, triple job, double job kind of thing. Because being a gym leader was, like, one of his jobs. He also had, like, an office job or something like that. So, the dude is working all the time, essentially. He has, like, no free time. And then his mom has the gall to say how, like, her son's, like, not applying himself. Or, like, how her son is an embarrassment. And yet, the guy's working 2 jobs just to pay the bills and shit, you know? It's like, bitch, like, be thankful, like, he's even, like, paying stuff for you, you know? It's like, she deserved the surprise Pikachu face. Hey there. Oh, yeah, Imo Fuka would not fit, so I had to take out one of the U's, I remember. But I'm gonna say Fuka still. How are you doing? Ever since I left my mother's house to become a trainer like you, things have been a little intense. The other night, I had a cool dead Cubone to keep from start. Oh! I thought that said cool. Yo, he ate a Cubone! That's meta! The other night, I had to cook a dead Cubone to keep from starving to death. What? That's pretty hardcore, actually. I don't even know, like, what a Cubone is. Like, I guess it's a mammal, right? A Cubone's a mammal, but, like, I'm not sure what it is. A lot of people say, like, it's a Kangaskhan or something, but then what's a Kangaskhan? Like a kangaroo? I know that kangaroo meat is a thing in Australia. So, he had baby kangaroo meat, I guess. That's pretty hardcore, though. Not to mention that I haven't showered in 5 days. At this rate, I'll become a fan of those animation series they do in Kanto. Oh my god, wait. Is he making fun of smelly otakus or something? So, like, he hasn't showered in 5 days. So, like, he's comparing himself to otakus. And the Kanto is meant to be Japanese. So, yeah. Like those weird animations they do in Japan. How do you do it? How do you survive? The world is a crazy, crazy, scary place. Maybe finding you, being a familiar face, is my only escape right now. Aya! I think his art changed a little bit. Because I think his art was different when we fought him as a gym leader. Okay, so it's not a shiny Meowth. Because Meowth is a fire type. But Meowth is red. His Meowth is yellow. And I remember we talked about this in last time we fought him. It's like maybe it's a shiny Meowth, but like it didn't sparkle though in the first place. But that took neutral damage from my water. So it's gotta be an electric Meowth though. I mean, assuming like it's color coded. And most Pokemon are color coded. What is that? Oh, it's a new Pokemon. That's why I don't know. It's red, so it must be a fire type. Lickitung. Lickitung, Lickitung, Lickitung. Fight? Yep, there's this fight. Lickitung is pure normal. Pure normal. The last Pokemon. You guys see that I've already lost? I remember, like, one of the key features about normal types is that, like, they're supposed to be pretty bulky. Like, most normal types are pretty tanky. There's a lot of hentai dojins with Lickitung, by the way. Yes, I admit to looking at, like, at those kind of... I mean, not specifically those hentai dojins, but, like, just hentai dojins in general when I look up, like, the Pokemon tag. And, like, there's definitely, like, a lot of hentai dojins with, like, grass Pokemon with Vine Whip. And Lickitung I see a lot, too. Team Rocket Gangbang is also, like, another popular tag for the Pokemon dojin scene. No, I can see that I'm good for nothing. My father told me, may he rest in peace, I should have gone with the first guy who offered me things when I was a child. Well, that's it. This can only be fixed with a reset. I'm coming to meet you, father. What? Hey, did you see that? That beautiful Pokemon saved me from my death. Yo! The fucking dev literally put a fucking suicidal NPC in the game. He actually tried to kill himself. Just because he lost a battle with me. He is literally the emo Fuka of this game. Did you get a look at those? I think it was legendary Pokemon. Wasn't it just a Fletchling? I think it was just a Fletchling that saved him. Clearly this is a sign. I must go on. Somehow I am destined to do something of enormous importance. I can see everything much clearer now, Mifuka. Thanks for the fight. Who knows? From here on, a good friendship may be born. Have a nice day. Like, that looked like a Fletchling, or it was like the evolved version of Fletchling, which I can't remember what the evolved version is right now. Talonflame, that's what it was. Talonflame. This guy lives in a house by the bridge because he's the bridge maintenance guy. At the very least, he has a very fast, like, work commute. He just walks to work, which is right here, I guess. I wish I could walk to work, but I can't. I live too far away. Gotta drive a car. Damsel Valeria will, like, challenge you. Bug poison? Bug poison. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Oh shit, I should have used my flying type. Oh, it's part I just said it was part poison. I'm dumb. I'm fucking dumb. I just said that it was part poison. This is like the perfect Pokemon to use against it. Grass poison. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. I do know is that normal type experience Pokemon. I mean, like, it's in lore, it's the healing Pokemon or something, but like in gameplay terms though, like the fandom is called the experience Pokemon because like you just farm this shit in black and white. Oh no, Chungus has fallen in love. That actually kind of sucks, by the way. Yeah! Chungus is a yandere. Chungus falls in love so much that it wants to kill you. And now we could be together forever. I don't want to go back and heal. I know that, like, I have, like, the one freebie healing, inside, like, my backpack, because I had, like, the special tool item or something. It's a one-time thing, though. It's So, like, I don't want to bring it out unless, like, I really need to heal. How the fuck is a weakling mail faster than, like, my bird? And now I'm... Well, now I feel like I do have to go and heal now. Weeping Mail and Sneasel. This is like a random... What a random ass... What a random ass team. 2 times. Damn it. Alright. I literally, like, could not remember what Sneeze was weak to. So, like, I took a guess with the knockoff. Yeah, we never killed the Sweeping Bell. Stun Spore and Poison Spore. Too bad that you can't, like, layer status effects on top of each other. Because I kind of always wanted that to be a thing in Pokemon. Where you could, like, get poison, but get burned at the same time or something. I want to be poison, burned, and slept. That's what I want. Oh god, do I heal? I really don't want to heal. I guess I won't. Check Leon, that is a pure normal type. But I would not bring out Chungus to fight this thing. Because it would still take me 2 turns to kill it anyway. Oh, is that a priority move? Haunter! Haunter, Haunter, Haunter. Yep, that'll work. I don't have a Psychic Pokemon, and I don't have any Ghost-type moves, so Dark will have to do. 23 damage. Nice! I took a calculated risk. But boy, am I bad at math. Aha, your Sucker Punch didn't do anything. I don't have a good way to kill this thing. It's kind of weird that a normal attack doesn't affect a ghost, but throwing rocks, though, affects the ghost. Remember, guys, when you see a ghost, ghosts can be hit by rocks. I never really got why poison is weak to ground. Never got that part. I understand electricity being weak to ground though, because like the whole like conductive electricity thing, but I don't know about poison and ground's like interaction. Okay, I definitely need to heal because everybody is either like half dead or the status effect on them. Oh, it's a Minkyu. Oh. I wish I had quick balls. I don't have any quick balls. Oh, shit. I didn't think I would kill it with neutral damage. I was hoping just to weaken it. Oh. If I'm a taunt, just like forces your opponent to use like offensive only move. Good. I did not have to use my heal thing. Because I hate that I hate having to use it sometimes. Have you seen those regional Farfetch from Route 5? They are a Pokemon that bring good luck to the trainer. Maybe you should keep an eye on them. Wait, is Farfetch supposed to be rare? Did I get lucky? It's like finding like a Pikachu in like Vermilion Forest. Not Vermilion, Viridian Forest in Gen 1. My Mankey has developed a strange lump. I hope it's not serious. Maybe it's a fact that has to do with that he put on 20 kilos, the glutton. Oh, he's just fat. For a second, like, I was actually getting kind of sad, because I thought, like, her Mankey had, like, cancer or something. But, no cancer, just fat, just fat. I'd be like, girl, if he's got lumps, take him to the fucking, like, Poke Doctor or something. What? Is that supposed to happen? How are you, Imufuka? I hope your journey train is going smoothly. Vera told me that you are about to arrive in Ostro City. If you're around, I need your help. It is rather a delicate matter, and I need the collaboration of a good ally. Oh yeah, that's our childhood friend. That is not the professor, that's the childhood friend. Actually, we haven't... Yeah, the professor is like that big old burly black guy, but we don't see him that much, though. Meet me at the gym. Good talk. I was trying to save the game. Okay, that looks like a cutscene, so I'm not gonna go to it right now. Wait, no. No, they're not doing this. I don't know this gentleman at all, but he told me that he was giving me candy bars. Yo, this dev is putting some like serious shit in this game. It's a great day for a family cutting. Family cutting? Is that a translation error? You have to enjoy the small pleasures of life. Not everything is gonna to be work or fight. Family outing. I'm sorry. It's the font. I'm sorry. It's the font. I literally saw that O and I thought it was a C. I wasn't trying to make a joke actually. I just read that as family cutting. I swear I'm not emo. I'm not emo. I just saw the O. T. An old man like me has little to do in this town. Maybe I'll move on to Aliso too. I see cops. This is the police station. You cannot enter in a moment without express consent. This is a big city, so like this is like kind of like this game's version of like Celadon City in Gen 1. Oh, I got it. So, Team Gatling is here. That's gonna. Oh, there's like multiple Pokemon centers. Oh. Two Pokemon centers in one city. I mean, I know we have those before in like the other Pokemon games, but like I've never seen it used that often in fan-made games actually. Man, I think that's like the third or fourth NPC I've seen in this game that talks about the black and white region. If you manage to defeat the leader Bale, I'll give you a moonstone. Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, like, I'll get to it whenever I get to it. Housing is cheaper in this area as it's further away from the center, the shops and the gym. It is also the city that is not known for its beautiful beaches. For that, you have to go to Galurna City for the is cool. I wonder if we'll get like a swimsuit cutscene or something. That looks like it's a movie theater, but I can't go inside it though. Pokeball Factory. Oh shit! Like, I've seen this before, like in official works about like how the Pokeball, like, it's kind of like a simulated environment for the Pokemon to live in, so that way like they're not like cramped or whatever, and they don't feel claustrophobic. So it's basically like its own pocket dimension. I don't know like how canon that is to the anime, but I've definitely seen it in the mangas though. I know that a quick ball like be like expensive as fuck, but I gotta have like some quick balls on me, like just in case like I see anything like I really like super want or something. Oh. Do you enjoy the noble art of catching Pokemon? Oh, another one of these like catch the clowns NPCs in the city. It's basically like hide and seek. Nothing important. It's a good idea to carry multiple Pokeballs in your backpack. You never know what situation you're come to. That's smart advice. I kind of want to buy the heavy ball, but like I feel like it's rare for me to actually want to use the heavy ball unless like I'm catching like a legendary Pokemon, because most of the legendary Pokemon are kind of heavy. Victory Bells love anything that tastes like Bidoof. I'm not saying sacrifice or maim a poor innocent Pokemon to satisfy Victory Bell's hunger, but maybe that's an alternative solution. Alright, that sounds like a fucking side quest. The guy can't go upstairs because like his grandfather's Victory Bell is like blocking the way or something. Hey, you found me! Oh, I gotta fight the clowns? Alright. Okay, there's psychic types. Got it. If I remember, I think Disable has like 60 accuracy or something. Yeah, Disable's pretty bad. I shard. I kind of want to keep Fury Cutter. I kind of want to keep it. Ah, rock. I gotta think about this. So, as of right now, I am lacking in the electric department. Ice is only good against like flying types, and it's good against flying types and dragons. This Ice Shard only does 40, but I will get stabbed from it. And it also has 100% accuracy. This has 60 base damage. I guess like Ice functions the same as Rock for me right now because of my current team setup. So I guess I'll just learn it then. Okay, wait, I feel like this is the second time that, like, my cat has tried to learn Taunt, so it kind of feels like I should teach it Taunt on the grounds that, like, it might be like an evolution kind of thing. It was, I was right. So, it tried to learn Taunt before, and I said no. So, it needs to learn Taunt to evolve. It looks like a cheetah. Yeah, it definitely looks like a cheetah. Oh yeah, I wanna check on the stats of this thing. It no longer has pickup. That's kind of a disappointment actually, because I kind of like pickup. Increases the power of the move contact. I think that means that like it does better, or like it improves the damage of moves that like make contact, but like that might be like a translation thing. So I'm gonna look that up really quick actually. I'm gonna look that up. Pokemon Puff Claws. I'll see what Bulbapedia has to say about this. The Tough Claws boost the power of a Pokemon's contact moves by 30%. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I get it. So I'm going to assume that like the translator, he just couldn't like fit everything in there. So like he did his best to try to condense it, but it's kind of a bad description. So like I had to like really like look it up then. So the last thing that like my Meowth picked up before it lost pickup was the Super Potion. That's not bad, honestly. Goodbye, Helioptile. I don't need you no more. Grubbin. Grubbin is... Don't remember. Oh, it's the bug. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like literally could not remember. I mean, I couldn't remember based on the name alone, basically. Alright, no trains for me. No trains. I gotta remember that, like, I'm trying to look for, like, the 3 clown shits. I mean, if I see them. I'd love to have a Care Blast it's a funny Pokemon. If you find one, could trade for my Shelmet. Oh, that's cool. So, like, this kid's willing to do the trade for Carablast and Shelmet, and then like it's a trade evolution. So that's a way for you to get the trade evolution in game. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry, we can't give you any items because we can't afford it. I mean, like, that kind of makes sense in the game context, but that kind of doesn't make sense from a lore context, because like it's not like in real life people go into people's houses for shit or whatever. But like in a game, though, that is kind of what we do. We talk to people all the time to get items from them. My Pikachu could evolve into Raichu if I only had a Thunderstone. However, I can leave it and give it an Evil Eye to boost its stats. Oh, okay. That's actually very good advice for like a newbie player if they didn't know about Evil Eye. Because I feel like these days, everybody just looks up the information for Pokemon online. So, like, the games don't teach you how to play anymore. At least, like, modern Pokemon games, anyway. Alright, so yeah, I'm not gonna go and talk to our, childhood friend just yet. Also, where the fuck are these clowns? Yeah, where are these? I found the one clown basically just by accident. And then, like, those are not doors, but I keep thinking the doors. I've been fired! But every cloud is a silver lining. In this life, you must always be optimistic. I will dedicate the rest of my life to cultivate my true vocation. To find an association of bug lovers. Oh, he's gonna make the fucking bug catcher club, I guess. I have a Dratini. It didn't seem like he was gonna be like a trader type, so maybe he just gives you an item if you got a Dratini on you. Iron Ball. Iron Ball slows down your speed, if I remember right. I'm trying to start a car forum where people can talk about anything not necessarily car related. Do you think it'll work? I mean, why call it a car forum if, like, people can talk about other shit, you know? Like, either say it's like a average, like, everything forum, or say that, like, or say that, like, you know, it's only for cars. I am shut down due to toxic fumes emanating from it. Oh, that sucks. That guy couldn't work anymore because of toxic shit that was going on in work environments. That reminds me of, like, this thing I read. I have a flesh under Dabber. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I literally lost my train of thought. I got distracted by the NPC. Where the fuck are these clowns, man? This is a big ass fucking city. This path leads to the airport. Ah, cool. Alright, so I won't be going there anytime soon. He seems to be the waiter at the restaurant. Oh, the Drowsy? Alright then. It's more economical for me to use lemonades because they heal more than potions. I grew up in Kanto, then I was separated from my family to Hoenn and I came here to live. Now I have a son in Kalos and Unova. I also have a granddaughter in Galar, who is a bit of a loose cannon, but is very pretty. Damn, this guy's got family everywhere. A strange traveler in a strange land gave me this object. Now it's time for me to pass it to your hands. Fluffy tail. Battle items? It attracts Pokemon and is used to flee from a battle with the wild Pokemon. Oh! That's kind of cool. So, like, not only is it good for grinding, but also if you need to run away, you can run away immediately then. The housing situation is unstable. Yo, like, that's real talk right there, man. Real talk. And this game is an old Pokemon game too. Talking about that shit happening now, man. Which only means that, like, the house situation sucked back then, and it still sucks. Good thing we have more than one Pokemon Center, because if we only had one, it wouldn't meet demand, which is smart. So every section of the city has their own Pokemon thing. Oh shit! They blocked up the area due to, like, Pokemon gang violence. That's pretty cool, actually. Have you checked the trash on the handle shops shopping center? I don't think I have. If I can remember the shopping center is. Where was the shopping center? Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's not it. I don't think I saw it yet because, like, I didn't see, like, any obvious stores, I think. And then, like, the only stores I know is in the Pokemon Center, but, like, there's gotta be, like, a Mega Mart somewhere around here. I just... There we go. I'm like, why am I walking? So, like, I accidentally hit a button. That's the Pokeball Center. That's not the shopping center. That's the museum. Huh. I have no idea where to look. I guess the only place I haven't been to is the museum, but like I feel like that museum isn't gonna be part of the story though, so I'm not gonna go check it out. Like I'm gonna be forced to go to it definitely, I feel. All right, bro, don't don't do anything suspicious here because like I don't feel like fighting Team Rocket right now, but like because like it's our childhood friend, like he feels very integral to the plot of the story. I just don't feel like finding like any like random trainers. There you are, Imafilka. We got a tip that Team Gatling are prowling around town. I've been asked to take care of them as discreetly as possible, but I am short of means. Will you help me hunt them down? It has come to my attention you already faced them. We should split up to patrol the city. I keep an eye on the neighborhood, you can keep an eye on the harbor area. Well, you will, won't you? Now let's get to work. Right. Yeah, alright, so yeah, I gotta fight. I gotta fight. Just wanna go fight the gym leader, you know? But it's never that simple with these Pokemon games. Which is funny because in Scarlet and Violet is the first game we've ever had where like when you walk into a new city, you're not forced to do a side quest or whatever like that. Or I guess technically not side quest, but you're not being forced to run errands in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So as soon as you get to a city, you can immediately do the gym leader challenge if you want to. Oh, I see them. All right. I know that they're like wearing red like costumes, so like you might think they're Team Flare or something, but no, they're Team Gatling, and I haven't noticed like any pattern in their Pokemon types. Like it's not like they have all poison types or they have like monotype teams. So far, like every Team Gatling guy I've fought, they've all just had like a random assortment of Pokemon, which admittedly like should be how it should be, because like in almost like every Pokemon game, like mainstay game, the teams, like the Team Rocket characters, they always have a theme around what Pokemon they're allowed to have. Like Team Rocket was always poison types. And then Team Flare, they always had, I know this is gonna sound weird, but Team Flare had fire types. I know, crazy, right? Team Aqua had water types. Team Magma had fire types. I think I remember there not being like a specific typing for the Black and White team, Team Galactic or whatever. But like, I don't know. That's maybe they're trying to keep appearances. All right, so I know that I started the stream really late, and I know that like I've only been streaming for like basically 2 hours, and I want to stream earlier, and I'm trying to like fix up my schedule so that way like I start streaming back to my normal schedule that I used to stream at. but unfortunately I couldn't do that today. And I know that I made that vlog about me wanting to like do other things besides gaming and upload like more original content, because that was what this channel was, and that's what like my original channel was back in the day, you know, before like I started live streaming. I just uploaded like stuff that like wasn't gaming and things. I did gaming like way afterwards, and I want to kind of veer away from that. I mean, like, I'm still gonna play games though, I'm not gonna give that up, but I do want to try doing other stuff, and I want to like not stream as late as I've been streaming. And that's weird because like this kind of happened naturally, where like I started streaming later and later and later and later, until we've gotten to this point now where like I'm streaming almost at the end of my night basically. So even though I say I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I am almost streaming Wednesday morning and Saturday and Sunday morning. That's basically almost what I am streaming, and I don't want to stream so late at night anymore. Basically, I'm kind of streaming almost in Japanese times when you think about it, because like I noticed that my stream schedule now, it's almost overlapping with like a lot of like Hololive and Nijisanji stream. Like basically, like if I was like a contracted streamer, I would be able to do like fucking collabs with my fellow VTubers or something. But anyway, the reason why like I'm going a little off topic right now is because I'm gonna cut the stream here. I do have work tomorrow, my day job, so that's also why I don't want to stream as late anymore. But it's weird because like on my days off, which is the days that like I normally do my streams, I just have errands to run from like the afternoon, morning to afternoon, and lately in my life, those errands take longer than a couple hours. Because before, like, I was able to run errands and then, like, still stream at a reasonable time. And when I say reasonable, I mean, like, the afternoon. Afternoon to, like, nighttime, basically. But now, it's, like, for me, it's late night to the early morning. And I don't want to do that no more. But I've only ever talked about trying to do this on streams and have not made a separate vlog video for it, because I don't know if I could even like keep said promise of trying to do an earlier stream. So rather than making a separate vlog video on like how I want to do that, I'm just gonna let it happen organically. So if I'm able to stream earlier, then like I'll stream earlier, and if I'm not, then like I guess we'll just continue the late night stream. But the bad thing about late night streams though is that like it depends on like what my shift is for my day job is gonna be the next day. Because like if I work like in the morning or afternoon, I can't stream for it. And then if I work late at night or something, then yeah, I could kind of like stream longer. But we started going into morning then, and I just don't want to stream that late. Or I guess now it's stream early, stream super early. I'm gonna let it happen organically, and I'll see if I could like stream at my normal stream schedule that I used to stream at, but not making any promises. And now that like I'm gonna try and like do better to like fix my diet, so that way like I'm not always dying in the bathroom anymore. Hopefully I can also set time to do things that's not just pure gaming. Because it does seem like for the past year at least, I've gone strictly. I just don't want to do that no more. I've never considered myself a gamer. I've always considered myself just kind of like a regular, like, just a guy that just happens to like anime and games and shit. Sometimes I call myself an otaku, but like, I'm definitely not an otaku if like I compare myself to like real otakus. Because I'm not spending like $1,000 on like anime merchandise and shit. Like, I would rather spend my money on food or going out or something like that, or even just like regular self-improvement, you know, just spend my money on that. If I do spend money on like anime and like game related shit, like it has to be something that like I want. I'm not gonna buy anime shit just to have, basically. It has to be something that like I really, really... If I can talk myself out of it for 2 seconds, I don't buy it, basically. The only time I kind of let myself be a little bit free with anime merchandise is if, like, I can physically hold the item, like, at a convention or something. And then, like, I'll make a decision right there, because I have to make it right there. I can't leave and come back. But then, like, if it's for buying shit online, though, then, like, I really go through, like, the conference in my head if I'm online. It's like, alright, I'm buying it online. Do I have to buy this now? And if I can talk myself out of it, then, like, you know, I can buy it later. Always buy it later. It's not like I had to buy it now or something. Maybe like on my next paycheck, you know, side to it. If it's a convention, I'm more loose. I am doing my best to try and like get out of like credit card debt. But it's hard to remain like focused on like, you know, obviously like not buying whatever the fuck I want or something like that, you know, like. But I also don't want to spend 100% of my paycheck on just my credit card bill to kind of like pay it off sooner, you know? I'm also like trying to pay more though than just the minimum amount for a credit card because like that's kind of like how they get you. If you pay the minimum amount for a credit card, then like it really will take you like almost like a fucking decade to pay it off. And you're paying, you know, the credit card fees like every month. That's how they make money. So the sooner that I could, you know, pay it off, the less money I'm spending in credit card fees. So while I don't want to use 100% of my paycheck for credit card debt paying back, it's like, half my paycheck? Maybe I could do that. But I haven't been doing that either, though. So, yeah, definitely got to finish that up. Just because I kind of like bring it down so that way like I can actually like save money. So I could buy a house and shit. I've actually talked to a few realtors and they're like, yeah, you need to have at minimum like almost like $8,000 to like even $10,000 on you, so that way you can make the down payment and like the closing costs and shit. Because down payment and closing costs are separate; they're not the same thing. So like, yeah, you gotta have that minimum 8,000 and 10,000. I'm like, shit, like damn. That's why people aren't buying houses sometimes, because it's all like they don't have $8,000 to $10,000 minimum to try and buy a house. There are some exceptions. It depends on the location though, where you can buy a house without a down payment, so that way like you don't have like some. But usually those are like in locations that like they can't sell. They can't sell, or like they're not popular enough. Like no one's fighting for those locations in the first place. That's why they're willing to sell to someone who doesn't have the upfront money and down payments or something. And I've checked in my local area, for those areas where I don't have to pay for a down payment, and I don't want to live in any of those locations. So, like, depends how picky I'm gonna be, right? And in my case, I guess I am being picky enough that I don't want to live there. So, I also don't want to really want to live like here anymore too. So I'm looking at my options. I'm looking at options, move out or something. I mean, I'm not moving to California. That's definitely not something in the cards. And I've always entertained the idea of moving to Japan, but I've talked about how like I don't really enjoy Japanese culture that much to live there. That makes me sound anti-weeb, but there's a lot about Japanese culture I don't like, and I don't know if I could stand being surrounded by it so much. I don't know. That's probably like a full rant for another day. Like when maybe if I feel like it just chatting stream or something, which I haven't done in a while, or maybe a drawing stream, because drawing streams are kind of just chatting streams or something. I don't know. Anyway, I got a little off topic. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the stream here, even though it's a little bit early. Too long didn't read. I'll try and start up earlier streams whenever I can. But if it's late, it's late, and I am limited based on like my work schedule for the next day, and unfortunately, the timing here did not line up. I'm gonna cut it off here, but I also did not want to skip the stream because I skipped last week anyway. So if I'm not dying, then I would like to stream at least a little. Thanks for hanging out, guys, for a shortest stream. I see y'all bitches later for the Friday stream, hopefully at a more reasonable time. And I'm gonna grab something to eat. Bye,